Okay, guys, let's get started. So, this is our second demo lecture. So, uh, now onwards, there will be no demo lecture. This is the last demo lecture. So, before going to start our demo lecture, so I will ask some questions. So, simultaneously, from the 27th, we'll start our actual learning sessions or our sessions. Hope I'm audible to all. Please confirm.
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, yes. So, good evening, all. So, my name is Rahul. So, this is our second mock lecture or demo lecture. So, before that, how many of you are having the laptop with you? Because in ongoing section, we required laptop because we will practice on other stuff. We are writing the demo, means Java program, and we will using Selenium tool for writing the program. So for that purpose, we require laptop. If uh, remaining people if don't have laptop, so arrange it by Monday. So for that, I will tell you the what the specification of laptop required. So confirm me. Is there my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. Whiteboard is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Still people are joining. Okay. I will tell you the specification of laptop. Or if anyone don't have laptop, so don't buy new laptop. In markets, there will be multiple shops are available. In that, we will get the used laptops. So second hand laptops. So specification for laptop is we require i3 processor. This is the minimum specification I will tell you. Or above that, if you have above that specification, that's good for all. i3 processor. This is the minimum requirement. Then 4 GB RAM, minimum 4 GB RAM required. And Windows 8. Above that is well and good if you have above that Windows 8 operating system. So that is the minimum requirement of laptop. Okay, guys. Hope this is clear to all. This is the configuration of laptop you require while doing or while practicing the Java program. Okay. So our today's agenda is we'll learn how Java internally means how
Sir,
Java.
is this Selenium with Java, sir?
Yes, yes, Selenium with Java.
Okay, complete Selenium with Java course. This is.
Yes, Selenium
Okay.
with Java.
Not Python, sir.
No, no, not Python. Selenium with Java.
And okay, sir.
Actually, sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Uh, uh, are you completing uh, software testing course or only Selenium with Java?
No, no. I will cover also manual as well. Means manual part also I will cover. Simultaneously, we will
And,
means learning manual as well as automation.
and sir, this is recorded session or not?
No, no, no. This is a live session, no? So we will not
Actually,
provide any
if
record.
if I'm not able to attend, then I will how to record.
Means, for that, means I will discuss with Satish. So Satish is our organization here. So I will discuss with him. So after that, I will let you know.
Hi, Rahul. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Can
Yes,
you hear me? This is Prasad.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
Satish. Yes,
just wanted to make sure that today is the demo lecture, right?
yes.
Because simultaneously I'm having a meeting. Okay,
Okay, okay.
so I could not join currently, but I will join from Monday. Is that okay with that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
okay.
Bye.
No
Bye.
worries. Bye.
Thank you.
So anyone having other questions, guys? So this, yes. Who's this?
So my name is Rajeshwari. My question is what I just want to know the course duration, how long it will take to complete.
So basically, this is the course duration. Course duration is 3 months. So
Okay,
and it will take around 3 to 3.5 months.
okay, okay. So what is the timing of sir? The same timing, the five to.
No, no, no. Timing will be shared on your group, I think. So
Okay.
7 to what time you tell Satish sir? I think 7 p.m. evening.
7 p.m. Evening.
Yes. So if anyone having other question, so arrange it by Monday on Monday itself because Monday onwards we will install the JDK file on your laptop. So how to install it, I will tell you. Don't worry about that. So one session will kept for that to how to install JDK on that and what files you have to install in your laptop for writing the codes and all. So don't worry about that. The minimum requirement you have i3 processor laptop, then 4 GB RAM, Windows 8 operating system. And above that, it will if you have above that specification in your laptop, so that will be the okay. That will okay for okay. So we will coming to our today's agenda. We will discuss about in today's lecture how Java internally work. So let's back to our syllabus again. So today we will learning about how Java works, how Java internally works. Okay, okay. So when you write any program, first of all, suppose this is the your program you write. This is the your program you write in Eclipse or other. eh, When you write any program, that program file extension is Java dot Java because this is the Java program. So the file extension of that program is obviously dot Java file extension. Okay, so that that program we can say this is the source file. What we can say in that .java extension, it is called, we can call it its source file. Okay. Okay. So after writing the program, so here we can write the program. Suppose after writing the program, return program, we will give you the direct output. That will give the direct output to you. No, obviously not, because only we can just return the program. Will not done anything for getting the output of that program. So we all know, for getting output that of that program, we'll do some certain operation on that program, or we will need some uh, resources or some codes. Okay. So we will need something for the output, so that program is written by us, that is understandable by us only. So that written program is understandable by us, or it will in the readable format. Please mute yourself, guys. Sri, please mute yourself. So that return program is understandable by us only, because we will return that program. So that's why this is understandable by us only. Okay. So we can say it is understandable by us, so human can read it. Yes or no, guys? If we can return anything, so if we will return that, so what we return, that is understandable by us only. Computer will understand what we are written, and all that stuff. Please respond, guys. Computer will understand what we are written.
Yes,
Human
sir.
language will understand, computer will understand human language.
No.
No. So which language is understandable by the computer? Do you know?
Binary. Binary.
Yes, only binary language will understand the computer. That means, what is that means? That means what we have written here, we have to convert that file into the computer's understandable file. That is binary language. So for that, we have to do some operation or do some conversion here. Okay. Hope this is clear to all. Clear, guys? So what program we have written here, we have to convert that program into binary language, because computer only knows the binary language. So what happened here, guys? Listen carefully. For that, we need compiler. So for that return program, we have to convert that program into the binary language. So in Java, there is a compiler available. So what that compiler name is? So here the compiler name is Java C. In Java, there is a compiler. So that compiler name is Java. So this is the compiler of Java. Okay. So what is the work of that compiler then? So here we can return the source file. So compiler, what compiler do? So compiler is done. Compiler will convert the source file into the .class file. So that source file written by us will convert into the .class file. So compiler done conversion source file into the .class file. Right, guys? So that converting process called as the compilation process. So that process is called as the compilation process. Okay. So what is the exact work of compiler then? So you might got a question in your mind. What is the exact work of compiler? So compiler will perform some operations. Also compiler will check the syntax of our written code. So what we can written here. So compiler do checking. So what the syntax is correct or not. And also it is optimize our code and generate machine code. That is the class file, dot class file. So compiler will check all the code written is uh, correct or not, and after that if compiler means understand that written code is means correct, then compiler do conversion of our source file into the dot class file. So this is clear to all. Hello guys, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, during the compilation, if we written any wrong syntax, so here if suppose our syntax is while writing the code our syntax is got wrong, so what happened there? Then compiler will throw one error is there, so that error is called as compile time error. We will got the compile time error here. Okay, hope up to this everything is clear to all. Up to this, anyone having any problem? This is clear to all.
Yes.
Okay, so we can move forward. So there is another translator comes into picture. What happened next? So there is another translator comes into the picture. So compiler convert already source file into the dot class file, but what we require or what our computer understand only binary language. Here we will get the binary language here. No, we will get only dot class file. So guys, there is another translator which name is interpreter. So what exactly interpreter does? So interpreter is there. This is also translator of in Java, interpreter. So that name is interpreter. Okay. So what exactly the interpreter does? Interpreter converts dot class file into the binary language. So interpreter convert dot class file into the binary language. So interpreter convert dot class file into the binary language. So here dot class file into the binary language. Okay. So binary language means in the form of 0 and 1, because computer knows only 0 and 1 format, means binary language format. So interpreter will execute the program and it will read the program line by line. So what interpreter does here? So interpreter execute the program and it will read the code line by line. Whatever code we have written here, so interpreter read that code line by line. So here during runtime, if our program is not run properly, so what happen if suppose something happen here during the execution process? So what happen here? We'll get the runtime error. Here, if suppose our source code is written not written properly, then during the compilation process we will get the compile time error. But during execution, suppose here our file got corrupt or something else, so we'll get the runtime error here. Okay, hope this is clear to all. So by converting the dot class file into the binary language. So that process is called as the compilation process. What that process called as compilation process. And what is the sorry interpretation process? Sorry guys. Converting the source file into the dot class file, that process is called as compilation process. And converting the dot class file into the binary language, that process is called as the interpretation process. Okay, this is clear to all. But what happened in interpretation, there is a JDK, JRE and JVM are present. So you might heard that name if you know JDK, JRE and JVM are present, and it will help interpreter to execute the program. JDK, JRE and JVM. JDK, JRE and JVM. So what is exactly JDK, JRE and JVM? So we will understand that also. So JDK stands for, JDK is nothing but the Java Development Kit. Then JRE stands for Java Runtime
Java
Environment.
runtime environment.
And JVM, it is very important. JVM is very important. It is called as Java.
Java virtual machine.
Okay, all that three are help to interpreter to run the or execute the program. So this is a very important. So JDK, what JDK contains? So JDK contains all the libraries. JDK contains all libraries or all the files which are required to execute or run the program, which is used to develop new software. And in JDK, JVM is present. Under the JDK, JVM is present. Okay. So what is JRE then? What is JRE? So talking about the JRE, it is a Java runtime environment. What is the role of JRE then? So it will provide the environment to run any program. It will provide environment to run the program. To run the program. Okay. So you know we discussed yesterday's lecture. If you attend my first demo, that means in that we discuss about the Java is a platform independent language. That means whichever is the platform or whichever is the machine, means on whichever machine you want to run the program, we require the JRE install with that machine or that system. So that what happen here? So here our dot class file execute, so that we can call it as a Java runtime environment. Okay. So next we are talking about the JVM. JVM stand for Java Virtual Machine. That means, so Java Virtual Machine. Virtual means in name itself it suggests it is a virtually present. Virtually means It is not visible to anyone. It is virtually present. No physical appearance is there. Virtual means it is not physically present. Not physically present, that machine. Okay. Java virtual machine is not a physically present. So JM is responsible to convert the .class file into the binary language. So what is the work of JVM then? So it will help to convert .class file into the binary language. Okay. So that is the work of actually JVM does. And this binary number, all 0 and 1, only computer understand binary language, that is the 0 and 1. Then what happens? Then our computer or our operating system runs the program and we will get the desired output. What we have written in the source code or source file. So we will get exactly all these process will happen internally. What happened first? So we written here code source files, that is by using the extension .java. So we will return the Java program. Then Java program will convert into the .class file. Means source code will be converting the .class file by using the compiler. That compiler name is javac. So and that process, it is called as the compilation process. Then after compilation process, and during the compilation, if our code is wrong or anything will be wrong in that syntax, then we will get the compile time error. Or else if our code is correct, then we can got a .class file. Then .class file, what happened then next? The interpreter, this is the other translator in Java. Why it is called a translator? Because it will convert something into the something. So that's why in Java, the compiler and interpreter, it is called as translator, because it will translate one file into the another file. That's why it is called as a translator. So after the compilation process, then interpreter what will done interpreter will done or will convert the .class file into the uh, binary language, and this process is called as the compile interpretation process. So for converting the .class file into the binary language, for interpreter who will help to convert the .class file into the binary language. So for interpreter, JDK, JRE and JVM will help to convert the .class file into the JVM, .class file into the binary language. So hope this will understand to all. Is there any problem, guys? This is clear to all?
Yes.
Okay. So for freshers, in interviewer, what they might ask in your interview. So interviewer asks you about, tell me the translator in Java. So question here, what is translator in Java? So this is the interview question. This will ask for the freshers, guys. So you will ask, you will tell about, there is a two translator in Java. One is compiler and second one is interpreter. No one is asked you to tell me the how Java internally works. Only you will ask, so tell me the translator in Java. So you can tell the interviewer, there is a two translator present in Java. One is a compiler. So what compiler does? So compiler will convert the source file into the dot class file, and interpreter convert the dot class file into the binary language. So that is sufficient answer to tell interviewer. Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Okay. So this is done from my side. If you guys have any question, so ask me. After that, we will wind up our sessions. Okay, guys. You don't have any
Okay.
questions?
No.
Okay. So today's lecture, you are all of you are understand what here going on. Okay, guys. We will wind up here only. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can leave the session.